Scorpio, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. So, I feel like in a way, you're contemplating how to proceed forward. There's an intensity with you at the moment. And it's almost like you're feeling kind of stuck or in between with something, or you're not sure what to make of something. If this is a particular situation, you could be watching it very closely. Yeah. I feel like a lot has been sort of revealed here for you, because it's almost like the approach you're taking to probably interacting with people, I'm going to say, is going to be very different. I think that you're sort of, you've either had specific things revealed, or you're like seeing through people's bullshit, or you're seeing, I mean, which, talk about a Scorpio reading, right? It's like the investigator, but you're seeing it clearly because you're shutting that shit down too. Like, I feel like you're kind of like, nope, fuck out of here. And, you know, I feel like in a way, this is actually relieving, because for so long you maybe felt like it was just you, or you tend to second guess yourself when you think you see something, but this you're feeling pretty certain about. And that's that. And so it's funny because that almost sort of frees up a lot of energy for you. And, you know, it's like basically at this moment, you are just very determined to heal, overcome obstacles, and thrive. So, like, you might be very focused on a specific goal or something. I feel like you're patient when it comes to interacting with people, because I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons from people as of late, just by paying attention, if that makes sense. Various situations, maybe, you know, but I don't know. I just get that impression that as far as people go, you've learned a lot of lessons or gained a lot of insight, and you're planning on approaching relationships and people in a completely different way, which is probably a bit more walled off, but it's kind of like gatekeeping. Not everybody's worth getting past the gate, you know, and it can even be compromising. I don't know, and I feel like you've sort of experienced a lot of disappointment, maybe. I'm going to pull an advice spread, Scorpio. Before I do that, I want to take a moment to promote my Patreon. That's where all of the extended versions of these readings go, as well as other exclusive content. It also grants you access to monthly art prints, and it's a great way to support me as an independent artist and creative. If you want to book a personal reading, I have several options available on my website in the shop. And let's get to the advice. So this is all about assessing a situation or assessing people. It's sort of advising you to step out of maybe a traditional context or how you've always sort of approached things. Clarify this. Oh. You could be severing ties from people or just like very much like distancing yourself in some kind of way. And, you know, basically it does suggest to not ignore your clarity. And in a lot of ways, it seems like you should have a pretty single point of focus. Like as far as maybe like what you're doing or your goals or something like that, possibly. But in a lot of ways, this is like, really what this feels like is being truly discerning on who you grant access to you. Especially on a personal level. Avoiding either like problematic people, avoiding gossip, avoiding distraction, avoiding people trying to upset you or get a rise out of you. Maybe cutting ties from a lot of old shit. Yeah, that's pretty clear. Yeah, I don't know. This is all about being very discerning with people, especially. So, Scorpio, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to take this to the extended reading on my Patreon. So if you want to join us on Patreon, you can access that in the description below. If you want to book a personal reading, you can also access that in the description below. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. And have a great night, Scorpio.